Welcome friends to another video, welcome to another review after a very long time. Today I'm going to talk about an Italian niche house called Officina delle Essenze, and the fragrance that I'm going to show you is Puro Fico from the Puro lineup. This is a house that was founded in 2003 and the fragrance came to the market in 2012. This is, as the name implies, a fragrance based about figs, and that's it. But it isn't about the fruits from the fig tree, it's more about the fig tree itself and also its leaves and some other components. This is the presentation, this is how the box looks for those of you who are interested in cardboard boxes. I am not, I'm only interested in the bottle and also in the juice inside the bottle. And this is the bottle. Very simple, very elegant, high quality, simplistic presentation, but rather nice. Let's talk about the fragrance, let's talk about the composition, because it's very simplistic. We have in the top notes fig leaves, also fig milk. In the heart of this fragrance we have aquatic tones, marine tones actually, combined with almond milk, and in the base notes we have sandalwood and also galbano. So this is the whole composition of Puro Fico from Officina delle Essenze. One thing to note is the fact that the concentration of this fragrance is of 30% of essential oils. This comes as an eau de parfum, and I must say that I'm very satisfied with the performance that I get from this fragrance, considering the fact that this is a fragrance made for summertime, mostly, but you can wear it throughout the year. And also, this is a fresh, uplifting, brightful, joyful, if you want, at the same time, type of fragrance. You've got some very interesting ingredients inside, mainly, and the main accord is actually the fig leaves. But it's not only about the fig leaves, it's also about the fig tree. And the fig tree has a huge component in this composition because it brings its dusty, let's say, feeling to the table. You're going to get a huge dose or overdose, if you want, of dustiness in Puro Fico, just like you get in Filosicos from Diptyque. The main difference between Puro Fico and Filosicos is that this one is actually a very good performer, compared to what Diptyque has to offer. And that's the main reason why I actually don't have a bottle of Filosicos in my collection, because I'm a big fan of figs in fragrances. It's one of the main players for me, and I'm always trying to discover new fragrances, to add new fragrances to my collection that have figs inside the composition. Puro Fico, as I said, it's very green, it's very energizing, it's very uplifting, but at the same time has some bitterness, if you want, that comes from the fig milk. Also, you get that huge overdose of dustiness specific to the fig tree, which attracts a lot of dust. And if you live in an area with lots of fig trees, then you know what I'm talking about. And this manages to give you a big overdose of energy, if you want. Every single time, at least when I wear this fragrance, I feel really invigorated and uplifted, if you want. And it only, and it always actually manages to transport me with my mind to a very beautiful place on the Mediterranean Sea, to an island, if you want. It makes me think about holiday, summer holiday, when I go on vacation with my family, with my friends, and whatnot. And I enjoy this feeling. But you also have some almond milk inside, and that aquatic marine vibe, which, to be honest with you, I don't really get on my skin. And this kind of gets on my nerves, if you ask me, because I would have preferred to have the saltiness more present in this composition. I would have really enjoyed to have a very beautiful, very powerful marine saltiness combined with the fig tree, with the fig leaves, with the fig milk. But unfortunately, it isn't the case. And also, the almond milk isn't very present on my skin. What it is present, though, is the very beautiful galbano note inside this fragrance, combined with sandalwood. And after the fig elements in the composition, the galbano note is the main accord. It brings a lot of, I wouldn't say fizziness. It isn't the proper term to describe what it does, but I would rather say that it gives the whole composition a huge blast of aromatics, and I really love it. I really love it because although this is made to be a unisex fragrance, it actually has a big tendency to be masculine, and I really appreciate fig fragrances that are more masculine than feminine leaning, and this is the case with Puro Fico. When it comes to performance, I'm very satisfied with the longevity that I get on my skin. I'm also very satisfied with the projection that I get on my skin, and also with the sillage that I get from this fragrance. As I said, it's mostly made for hot days, for hot summer days, but you can also wear this one throughout the year without any problems, without any issues. This is a very versatile, very flexible fragrance, if you ask me. You can wear it whenever you want, dressed up, however you want. You can wear it casually, semi-formal. You can wear it at the office if you work in this type of environments. You can also wear it at a formal event. It's a very nice, very appealing fragrance. It attracts quite a lot of compliments, but it's especially good to wear it in hot, humid summer days. That's when the fig leaves and the dustiness and also the galbanum come into play and give you that huge dose of energy, that you actually want to feel through a very hot, humid summer day. It's quite an interesting fragrance. I wouldn't say, or I wouldn't call it as being quite unique, if you want, because you can find similar things on the market. As I said, the best one. The one that shares the most resemblances with this one is Philosikos from Diptyque, but this has the better performance in favor. Also, you can try Manchera Pearl. You can also try Alexandre J or Saint Rouge, which is a fantastic fig fragrance. You can also try Fico di Amalfi, of course, from Acqua di Parma, one of my top choices. And there are so many others, for example, out there on the market. Even if you want Illusion Captive from the Noir Premier collection from the house of Lalique. But there you're going to get a lot more jasmine compared with the fig. So this is a fragrance that, in my honest opinion, leans towards a more mature audience, because you need to have your nose trained in order to understand the concept behind this one. Also, you need to have the experience with all sorts of fig interpretations in perfumery in order to understand the one in this one, which is very dusty, very green, very leafy at the same time. And that's why I wouldn't say this is best suited for younger crowds, mainly because it may offend their senses, especially the dustiness, which I actually quite enjoy and quite like it. So this is Puro Fico from the house of Officina delle Essenze. Highly recommend this house. I highly recommend you to try their fragrances. I highly recommend that you try Puro Fico. If you have the opportunity, buy a sample, buy a decant, wear it a couple of times on your skin, see how it behaves, see how it performs, and only afterwards go ahead and purchase a full bottle. Only afterwards. I'm going to stop here. This has been my review of Puro Fico. I'm going to see you in the next one. As always, my friends, be safe, be good, and remember, smell good, feel good. Peace.